Well, welcome, dear hearts. Come on in and enjoy a brief moment with me, Natasha, the owner of the Magical Blessing Healing Center. Thank you so very much for taking a brief moment out of your very busy day to go on the most magical journey with me. Yay! So grab your favorite beverage, snuggle on and down, and get comfy as we discuss a wonderful aspect of Reiki. I've been guided by the divine to really focus on Reiki. So my blog and videos are all about Reiki I think there's 4 more that are coming. Pretty sure that's what it is. Anyways, this particular video and blog is all about animals. Animal Reiki, yay! Because we all have loving, near and dear to our heart animals, our fur babies, our fur friends, and they don't have to have fur. They can have scales and feathers and whatever else they have. So it doesn't matter if you have a cat, a dog, a horse, a snake, a lizard, a fish. An animal is an animal, and they absolutely love Reiki. It is amazing to have Reiki for us and also for our animals, our fur babies, our fur friends. And it gives us them the same type of benefits that it does for us. For example, if you have a animal that is having that mental trigger of something, of maybe a behavior or an anxiety, this can help bring the mind back to a very calm state of being rather than that heightened state of being. And so it can help calm that psyche and that trigger point. It also can balance an animal out. Maybe the animal's feeling a little imbalanced. Maybe they're a little oppressed, a little anxious, a little bit of both. It can help that. Maybe they're having a physical malady. Reiki is wonderful. For example, if you're giving Reiki to someone or an animal on their head, Reiki is going to go where it needs to go. I always say that I am a conduit of the divine. I don't have a choice in it. I just say, okay, I am a conduit. How can I help? And same thing with an animal. You could be touching, their shoulder, but it's going to all their front, upper chest cavity. So it also eases tension. Maybe your animal is having tension. And this goes for, I've seen it personally with a boa constrictor that was having the most horrific time digesting its meals. They didn't really have a rhyme or reason. Vet said there's no reason for it, and it just seemed like that this boa was very tense. After a few sessions of Reiki, the boa's tension seemed to dissipate and calm down, and the digestive process went as it's supposed to. Or there was another time where there was a doggy, very, very injured little lady. She was so busy protecting her family. Didn't matter that she was probably a quarter of the size of the coyote that came into their yard. All she knew is she wanted to protect her family. And the vet had said that it was a dim prognosis and that she probably had sustained life-threatening injuries. And her owner, just something in her heart said, no, I'm not ready. No, we're not going to do this yet. We're not going to say, we're not going to give up on this yet. And so her owner was invited to our Reiki circle, and my Reiki master and I sat on the floor. The little doggy paddled over and laid in my lap, and we gave her Reiki. She was such a character that when we were done, she just kind of got up and snorted at us because she wanted more. She liked it. It felt good. And the good news is, a little lady, she made it through. Like I said, she was quite the character. And the Reiki, the vet said that, hey, it really looked like it did the deal. It did the trick for her. So when she did go through her surgery, she came out awesome. It was just amazing what she went through. Reiki is administered very similar to, laying of hands, but maybe you have an animal that just can't handle the touch, or maybe it's an animal that somebody may go, I don't about that. You can still, have it come close to them, but not necessarily touching them. It's going to give them the same effect, as well as maybe you have a bird that is just not really able to be handled by another individual. And so you can give the Reiki through the cage, through, say, a glass aquarium, through a, whatever housing that the animal may be in. You can still provide it in that way. The other thing is that maybe you have an animal that just doesn't sit still. They're always kind of in motion. I've had an animal like that, and it was like, follow the animal around. And allow them to have that wandering space so that they're in a more calmer state. It does help relieve and ease tension. It adapts to their individual needs, and it's such a beautiful, divinely appointed gift. So I hope that you have definitely looked into animal Reiki. Oh, and I almost forgot. Animals can receive long distance Reiki just as we can. So if you're in a situation where you need long distance Reiki, your animal needs long distance Reiki, hey, look me up. Love performing and providing long distance Reiki. Okay, so I'll put some information in the details and for the bottom of the video, of ways to be able to contact me. So I look forward to our next discussion on this series of Reiki. Much love, much light, and magical, magical blessings each and every dear heart. Mwah! Goodbye.